What's up out there? Welcome to the Metal Bastards Hangout. I'm Metal Ben, and look who I brought with me. That's right, Metal Mike has returned. That's exactly right. Well,
return from the realms beyond of metal?
Right. From the metal graveyard. Back to your fucking HD TV screens, your tablets, your iPhones, your fucking Androids, whatever the hell you have, and whatever the fuck you watch on.
You're whatchamacallits.
Right, you're whatchamacallits, exactly. Anyways, looks like we got Damus J in the chat. Yeah. One person so far. Come on, let's get that fucking chat flowing, man. But anyways, yeah. What do we talk? Well, we got some sad news to talk about, obviously.
Yeah.
And I just found this out roughly maybe an hour and a half ago that Bob Saget passed away at the age of 65. Yeah. Another childhood icon for me. I mean, I grew up watching Full House, America's Funniest Home Videos, so, you know, I definitely related to Bob Saget quite well.
Mm-hmm. Plus, well, there's also two more sad news, as I think I told you earlier, Ben. Two very influential musicians has Omicron. Geddy Lee and Bill Ward. Yeah.
Terrible news. So yeah, man. Looks like not such a great start to 2022 so far.
Nope.
What pertains to
I would not be surprised if we go into another full shutdown and everyone's in their houses again and only going to grocery stores. I would not be surprised.
I'm telling you, man, it's not good out there right now. People keep getting sick, man.
Well, that's because people choose the dumb choice and I say, okay, if you get the shot in your arm, yeah, you'll get sick. But you won't end up in the hospital or dying. Just get the fucking shot.
I don't know if I totally agree with that, but
yeah,
I don't want to really get into that discussion.
No.
Because I've heard about people being vaccinated and dying too from this shit. So
yeah,
I don't know. It's all fucked up no matter what.
Yeah.
I mean,
I've always said this. This has been like a 5-year prediction for me, going all the way back to high school. I've always said that. You know, the government's hiding all these diseases in these supposedly safe, secure locations.
I believe it. I totally believe it.
Well, it's not to say that the government's already planned, hey, let's just kill off some of the population and then pretend that it leaked out somewhere.
Pretty much. I totally agree. Yep, I believe that way too because there's definitely something very fishy about all this shit. Man. Take me back to the 80s. Take me back to the 90s, man. That's when life was fun.
Well, I grew up in the early 2000s when I was born in 95. So take me back to those days. Please.
Right.
Take me back to before Facebook. Take me back to before we had touchscreen phones and all that. Where kids were actually... This is going to sound weird, but kids were actually playing outside. They had imaginations. I remember as a kid going into the woods, getting dirty, getting in trouble, you know.
That's what I did. All the time. I'd be outside playing all the fucking time, dude.
I remember punishments. Oh, you do something stupid? Oh, your TV's gone. You can read books.
Oh, yeah.
I read books like crazy as a kid.
Dude. I used to get fucking paddled. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Or my grandma would break out the wooden spoon and smack me in the freaking arm if I acted up.
Yeah.
So yeah, I grew up when discipline was still allowed. Now it's not allowed. You're not able
I
to
had
your kid.
discipline. Let's see. I had the belt. That's not
Oh
funny.
yeah, I've had the
I've
had
had
the
the
belt.
boot. I've had the
I've
boot.
had oh yeah, dude. I've had the paddle with holes in it. Oh yeah,
I've
I got my
missed
fair share
several
of
school punishments from my parents that told my teachers that I can't go on field trips. I've missed a lot of school field trips because of me acting up at home and in school. I just did a whole bunch of dumb shit. But hey, I grew up, I learned from it, and
Hey, right. That's all you can do. Is learn from your mistakes.
Yeah.
Apparently, though, nowadays we have too many jacktards out there who want to be stupid.
Yeah. like Alice Cooper said, hey, 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 jacktard.
Right on, man. Right on, dude. Hell yeah. So looks like we got an album to talk about a little bit too here.
Hold on. Before that, I do have one gripe I want to say to everybody.
Go ahead.
The whole DMCA bullshit that you can't listen to music and just talk about music, like live, like. Okay, I own the physical copy. I bought it with my money. I respect the record labels. I respect the musicians that make it. But if I want to live stream and play my damn music and talk about it, shouldn't I have the right to?
You should. I'm speaking of, that's good. I mean, I've talked about this before. There's no motherfucking harm in playing music in your live streams. It's not hurting nobody. There's a lot worse out there on social media that should be banned, and it's not getting banned. These reaction videos that steal other people's content to react to. Why isn't nothing being done about that? To me, that's copyright infringement.
Yeah.
But nothing gets done about it. But the moment you play music, we gotta fucking come at his channel, and all this bullshit, God damn. Fucking corporate, man. Fucking corporations, dude.
Corporations and politics and record labels and money being tossed around.
And they all absolutely suck.
Yeah.
That's what I say about that.
Like I said, what my dad said. My dad said back in the day, you could just play radio-free music with no commercials and, no interruptions.
Yeah. Used to be able to do it here on YouTube, too. Put music in your videos. I just think it makes the videos look cool. Or, it makes the videos more entertaining, too. If you have a song playing in the video, especially if you're doing an album review. I think if you're doing an album review, it makes the review better. If you got music playing in the background.
And also, if just say you and buddies get together and want to jam and cover a song and record it on YouTube, what in harm is doing that? It's just a cover song. You just jam into it,
right?
Nope, you can't play cover songs. We're just gonna slap you on the wrist and say, nope, you can't do that. It's like
when it comes to cover songs, there is kind of an issue there.
Yeah.
Because if you want to record a cover song on an album, you have to get the band's permission to do it. I mean, it's just always been that way. And I understand that because the other band wrote that. The other artist wrote that. So I could see for that where you'd have to get permission. But just to stream music, I don't really see no harm in it. And plus, to me, if you're streaming music, you're supporting that artist. You're getting their music out there, you know. I don't get
But
it.
I see a lot of people streaming what the media likes music. You know, the media music, they're allowing people to stream what's in current media. But for us, sorry, you can't stream underground metal, you can't stream Black Sabbath, you can't stream AC/DC. Why not? That's a lot better than what's currently on the media. You know.
Right. Oh, I totally agree. I mean, like, to
Also,
me, I think, what was I going to say? I think, well, yeah, basically when you're streaming music, you're creating your own internet radio where you can play whatever the hell you want, you know, not what you call FM radio.
And plus you have people that get, that hear these songs like, Iron Butterfly, Uriah Heep, never heard of them. I'll go check them out. Right?
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, besides that, though, I mean, you can play all these underground bands that nobody knows, get them turned on to maybe a new band. You know, there's a lot of opportunities.
Get them turned on to underground bands like Entombed, Immortal, you know.
Oh, yeah, bands like Haunt, Enforced, Enforced, Enforcer. There's a ton of bands.
Yeah. Mike Johnson. Yeah, Baltimore man. Hello, neighbor.
What's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. Let's see. Demas says, if you own hard copies, you should have more leeway to listen to it. Oh, exactly. You bought the album, so, you know, I don't see no harm in streaming it.
You bought the album, which kind of helps that band, right?
Exactly.
Basically, you're investing in their product, right?
Which I'm going to keep on saying this till the day I die. Start buying physical copies of CDs and music, people. Because when you fucking buy MP3s off of Spotify, the artist does not get the money they are deserved.
Nope.
Or if you're buying it off of iTunes or wherever the hell you're getting your music from.
I read a statistic, Ben, that half of that money for the media just goes straight to the record label and not the band. The other percent of it goes to Sony Music and government stuff and government stuff that protects the rights of music, but not strictly to the band's profit. It does not benefit the band when you.
No, it doesn't. Which, I mean, thank God there's sites like Bandcamp where, you know, where you can listen to the artist's album on Bandcamp, right?
Yeah.
And if you want to buy it, you buy it. Which
just like I recently purchased. I mean, I also bought Xavier's new CD. So.
Yep, I just bought it.
So. But and plus, Ben, you have a band. You can tell everybody about your band. You know, like it benefits. Benefits you. It benefits you when people buy physical copies because.
I mean,
you know.
I mean, for me right now, I don't have physical copies. I'm working on that.
Yeah.
Like me, I'm doing this all, dude. I'm doing this all myself. So.
Yeah.
I need to learn how do you get CDs made or pressed. I need to learn all this shit.
Yeah.
But I do want to get CDs made. Plus, right now I'm working on the second Holocaust album, which is going to be a motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what.
Plus, guys, be on the lookout. Maybe in the future there might be a Metal Bastards podcast shirt. Who knows? You know.
It'll come. But right now, people keep leaving. 2 views. What the fuck's going on?
Because they don't like the truth.
Well, it is what it is. I mean, if you can't handle the truth, well then, take a fucking hike. We don't need you around here in these neck of the woods.
No. Our channel is what you call. We're not politically correct metalheads. We're just fucking rock and rollers.
We're rock and rollers. We like to be funny and we try to be entertaining. That's what we do here Metal Ben's Chronicles. There's nothing fucking sugar coated, or you're not going to get bullshit on this channel. Let's put it that way.
Anyway, let's go on to our first topic, which is an album that's 55th anniversary?
55th anniversary on January 4th. Originally released on January 4th, 1967, the debut album by The Doors.
Which was apparently under Elektra Records.
Yeah, Elektra Records released it. Now, I gotta look this up because I do not own any Doors albums, like I said.
I actually own 2 Doors CDs. I have the lucky to have 2 CDs of the Doors. Right. I own 2. I own the debut album, then I have an album I prefer over the debut album, Waiting on the Sun. It's a good album. Yeah. The Doors are interesting. A lot of people love the Beatles. I love the Doors. You know,
yeah.
A lot of people like the Rolling Stones. I think the Doors, I gravitated towards the Doors more. Because I kind of like Because the Doors, their sound, I mean, I wouldn't say, but they're kind of what Zeppelin would have been and what Sabbath would have been. I think the Doors were pushing more for that kind of sound.
Thing I like
a lot of their songs.
Yeah. Thing I like about the Doors compared to the Beatles or the Rolling Stones, the Doors were darker. They had a darker sound. That's why I gravitate to the Doors over those 2 bands. Like Jim Morrison, man, he definitely had like a dark tone to his voice.
Plus, in the 1960s, you had big bands in the 60s. Well, you had the Beatles. You had in Australia, what was it? George Young's band in Australia. What was the name of that band? Not the Yardbirds. The Easy Beats in Australia. You had the Easy Beats in Australia making big noise.
Yeah.
Then in the UK, it all started with the Beatles, really. Then Pink Floyd. And then really the Doors came right afterwards, as well as the Stones. And the Doors, to be fair, in the 60s, there weren't a whole lot of American rock bands in the 1960s. To be perfectly honest.
No, there really wasn't. A lot of them came from the UK, like you said, or maybe Australia, or and there wasn't really any from America until the Doors came out.
Yeah. Well, there may be some bands that were before the Doors, but they either had an album or 2, and they just did not get popular.
Right.
And Jim Morrison, I mean, if you're talking about frontman, in my opinion, the top 5 frontmen, in my opinion, I mean, Robert Plant, Ozzy, I'm just listing what I think should be, frontmen, Ozzy.
Right.
Bon Scott, then Jim Morrison. Yes, I love Freddie, but I don't think anybody couldn't have done what Jim Morrison was. Just a wild animal.
Yeah, he was a wild animal, and plus he was a poetress.
Didn't
yeah.
I have another Doors thing? Let me find it. Continue.
Like his lyrics were poetry. Like his lyrics were poetry, so he was a genius too. I mean, he was inspired by a lot of dark stuff too. Like he was really into Anton LaVey Crowley.
I have the Val Kilmer Doors movie. Also, talking about the Doors, good movie.
Good movie, a little far fetched, but it's Hollywood. What do you expect?
Tell us about Jim Morrison. Focuses more on Jim. But
yeah.
But let's just get straight into the album. Let's start talking about the album.
Gonna mention one more thing about Jim Morrison quick. The thing about Jim Morrison is too, like, the women love Jim Morrison, right? Like, every woman wanted to fuck Jim Morrison. Let's just put it that way. But Jim Morrison, and I'm sure he fucked his share of women too. Don't get me wrong, but he didn't want to be known for that. He wanted to be known as a poetrist. You know, he wanted to be known for his poetry.
That's why he went to. Yeah, I think that's why he went to college out in California, and that's how he met the keyboardist. What's his name? Ray Manzarek. Ray Manzarek. Yeah. And and the rest was kind of history. You know,
pretty much. Yeah. All right.
And the Doors. Doors only made what, 5 albums or so with Jim? 5. Then they made 2 without Jim.
5. Which those albums? We won't go there, but yeah, there was 5 with Jim Morrison. Yeah. Waiting for the Sun.
Soft Parade.
Morrison Hotel. L.A.
Soft
Woman.
Parade. The Soft Parade was kind of Then you had the other 2 albums without Jim, which was just 3 members. I thought after Jim died the way he died, I can understand why the Doors wanted to continue on, but no, I don't think the Doors without Jim Morrison. No.
No, it's pretty much nothing. Come on. Come on. You lose the greatest frontman of all time, or one of the greatest frontman of all time, and one of the craziest of all time. It's not
like AC/DC where Bon Scott dies and they find Brian Johnson. AC/DC was really lucky with that. But it's kind of like Led Zeppelin where John Bonham dies due to alcohol poisoning and it's not Zeppelin anymore. You know, it's
right.
Yeah. Or it's like Rush. Can't be Rush without Neil Peart on drums. I hate to say it, but
it's true though. It's very true. I mean, some bands just have that iconic member you cannot replace, and the Doors were definitely one of them. Like those 2 Doors albums without Jim Morrison, it's like, no.
Yeah.
And they're not good albums. I've listened to them. They're not good.
They're not. I'm thinking of other bands that would be good to mention that kind of fit this category with the Doors. Where, such an iconic member of the band that dies and the band just can't function or just can't.
Well.
Yeah.
Let's see. You said Led Zeppelin. You said Rush. Oh, what other bands? What about?
I was gonna say, well, you're right, Heath, but all the members are dead.
Except for Mick Box is the only living member.
Yes.
I mean, from that whole entire '70s period.
Yes.
Well, except for the first couple albums, a couple of those members are still alive, but they're not classic members.
No.
You know. But I think
ZZ Top. You know, when Dusty died.
They just lost Dusty. But they're going to continue on. They're going to continue on. Apparently, they have a new album coming out. It's like, I don't know about this.
Yeah, Water Dive. I agree. I would say Black Sabbath.
I'll say Aerosmith, even though they haven't put out a good album in God knows how long. But there's no Aerosmith without Steven Tyler.
Sounds like a ship, but there's no Motley Crue without Vince Neil. Kind of puts a bad taste in your mouth, but
pretty much.
Okay, Van Halen. Perfect example of Van Halen. They should have stopped after Dave.
I agree. I can't stand the Sammy Hagar era. And fuck that Gary Cerrone album too.
Yeah.
What a piece of shit. Speaking of which, for a future episode, I was actually thinking about ranking the first 6 Van Halen albums.
Okay, I can do that.
Blatantly wrong, actually. Fuck that.
I can do that. I'd be down to do that. I'd be down for a Van Halen ranking, Ben. Just let me know when and all that. And I'd do that with you.
Yeah, I was thinking about that for a future episode.
Yeah.
I have not really ranked Van Halen or talked about Van Halen on the channel.
Korn. No. I was gonna say Slipknot without Joey. I said Slipknot. Slipknot without Joey on drums and Corey Taylor, it wouldn't be the same band. You know.
Yeah, it's whatever. I mean, I don't know.
Dream Theater without Dream Theater. Mike Mangini, great drummer. It's not the same without Portnoy on drums.
I mean, Mike Mangini's a fucking phenomenal drummer. The only problem is, I think the problem is Mike Portnoy had more charisma as a drummer. Yes. He had more energy.
Nirvana, perfect example. You know, Kurt Cobain died, and that's when they formed the Foo Fighters. You know.
See, I can't really give an opinion on Yes because I've not really listened to a lot of Yes albums. I'm just not like a huge Yes fan.
Yeah. Gentle Giant? Heard of the band
Gentle
Giant, Ben?
I've heard of that band. I've checked out some of their stuff. It's pretty damn good.
Yeah.
But
okay. I'm gonna sound cliche, but I'm gonna say Kiss. Hate to say it, but love 80s Kiss, but Kiss just ain't the same without all original members. You know. It's kind of cliche, but no. It's like Metallica. You lose Lars. Yeah, you can get another thrash drummer in there, but it wouldn't sound the same.
That's a good point. What Mike Johnson just said. Yeah. Chicago's nothing without Terry. I forget his last name. He's the one that accidentally shot him. I think he's the one that accidentally shot himself.
Yeah.
Which sucks because he was a talent.
Sucks, but at the same time.
Yeah, Chicago had some decent dudes. In the 70s. Their 80s shit fucking blows. I still haven't heard the new Dream Theater album, man. I still gotta get it. And I've been like holding off not listening to it on YouTube.
Perfect example. Perfect example. Pantera. After Dimebag died, they stopped.
Right. I mean, there is no Pantera without Diamond Vinny. No. That didn't happen.
No.
He was just saying. No. He was just saying if Metallica didn't have Lars on drums, it wouldn't be Metallica. Which there's truth to that. I mean, a lot of people are going to bitch about Metallica no matter what the fuck they do.
Judas Priest, perfect example. You know, Demolition's a terrible album. And the other Tim Ripper Owens album's great, but Judas Priest wouldn't be Judas Priest without Rob Halford. You know.
I agree. I totally agree.
Same with do you want to throw Iron Maiden? They had 2 great singers. Blaze Bayley's not bad, but you know.
See, nah.
No.
Iron Maiden's not Iron Maiden. No. Okay, I'll say this. There is no Iron Maiden without Steve Harris. There we go.
Okay. There's no AC/DC without Malcolm Young. There's a debatable topic. Love.
Yeah, Terry Cat, that's it. He was a great guitar player.
I'll say this. There's no AC/DC without Phil Rudd on drums. You know. You know.
No Phil Rudd, no Angus Young. It's not AC/DC.
No.
Which Angus...
I heard rumors that Cliff Williams only wants to do a few shows with AC/DC for the tour, and then apparently they'll have to find another bass player because Cliff wants to apparently stay retired. But apparently everyone else wants to play. You know, it would be kind of cool. Get Mark Evans to come back. You know.
Yeah, it'd be nice, but I don't think that's going to happen. No. There's still bad blood between Mark Evans and AC/DC.
That's because him and Angus. That's because apparently Mark Evans walked up to Angus and socked him in the face, apparently. And I'm like, not the smartest idea. That's not the smartest move.
I hate to say it. I mean, Water Dodge kind of makes a point here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Metallica's nothing without them. I know that sounds silly that I'm saying this, because there are better drummers out there than Lars, don't get me wrong. But you can't have Metallica without Lars.
Can't have Metallica without James Hetfield.
Right.
Yeah. Hey, Cliff.
What makes Metallica sound unique is Lars's drumming.
Yes. Which a lot of people like to shit on. There's other bands that you can shit on more than Metallica. Yeah.
Oh, there's plenty.
Like Megadeth. Megadeth ain't Megadeth without Dave Mustaine.
Oh, obviously. Because he's the only original member.
Great. LKVD. Congratulations, Jack Tard. You tried to scam the chat.
Oh, well. Goodbye, Jack Tard. Bye-bye, Jack Tard. Come here and act stupid, you get banned.
Yeah.
There's a way you can set up the chat, too, where I got to figure out how to do it. You can actually set this up where it's only where it's subscribers only.
Yeah.
That way, well, no, it does keep the trolls out.
Yeah. Also keeps these scammers out, putting out these links to people to spend their hard-earned money.
Yeah. So the only people that can, the only people that would be able to comment are people that are subscribed to your channel.
Yeah.
You know.
Heard he went down to the country. What you talking about, Mike?
What were we talking about? I think we were going to talk about the debut album by The Doors.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Okay.
I don't want to spend too much time on it because everybody pretty much knows it.
But I'll just go through the tracks. I have the physical copy. I have Break On Through to the Other Side, which starts it off.
Kick-ass tune.
Then you have Soul Kitchen, which is, I think it's an
pretty
underrated
heavy
gem.
Pretty heavy for its time. Break On Through to the other. Break On to the other side. Break On Through to the Other Side.
That song was popular because it was sung a lot during the Vietnam War. A lot of soldiers apparently said they listened to The Doors a lot because that was their only music they had. That time was Johnny Cash, The Doors, Don Williams, good music.
Hell yeah, it's still great to this day.
And we have track 2, Soul Kitchen, another heavy-hitting track. At that time...
It's a pretty good track. Yeah, then for 67.
The Crystal Ship. Which is a dark song, but a good song.
Yeah, it is pretty dark. Pretty dark and melodic.
I'm thinking the lyrics. You slipped into unconsciousness. That's pretty dark.
Yeah.
And this is like before... This is before Black Sabbath. So, And
you can definitely tell where Glenn Danzig and Peter Steele got a lot of their influence.
Yeah.
From The Doors. Well, for Glenn dancing too, a lot from Elvis, or a lot from Elvis Presley, but he was also really into Jim Morrison and Johnny Cash.
The next ship is a
dark song. 20th Century
Fox. Another killer track. Another good song.
Yeah, it's a pretty good one.
There's no bad songs on the album, really.
Right.
Then you have Alabama Song, which is a little fun song, which is weird. Has a lot of horns and stuff in it.
Probably the weakest song on the album, but yeah.
It's not a bad song. It's not bad.
It's just
listenable. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you have Light My Fire. Light My Fire, which is...
God, man. One of the best instrumental breaks probably ever.
And you have a cool song called Backdoor Man. Jim's...
I'm the Backdoor Man. Yeah. That's a pretty rocking tune, too.
You eat your chicken in your... What was it? Something about chicken and beans. Something about chicken and beans. I ate more chicken than every man has ever seen. I'm like, okay, that's relatable because chicken is a cheap food to buy. And you can cook it and eat it any time. Jim was singing, I think that song, Jim Morrison said he was singing about how he was living in shacks and homeless shelters and shit before he went to college. Yeah. He actually cooked chicken a lot because it was cheap and plentiful,
Right. I looked at you. It's the next track.
And now here's a dark track. End of the Night. End of the night.
Dark track. It's a good
take it as it comes. Then probably the second best instrumental that the Doors have ever done. The End.
It's pretty good, yeah.
This is the end.
Oh, absolutely.
Just that opening. Just that opening track. Just the opening is very instrumental.
Great poetry by Jim Morrison on the end. Just fucking great way to end a great debut album.
Yeah. Mind if I mention the other Doors album?
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'll talk about this album. This was the first Doors album I purchased and owned. The Waiting for the Sun, which is the title track. There is a Doors song called Waiting for the Sun, but that's on the Morrison Hotel album.
Yep, you're right.
So, but Waiting for the Sun, is that their second studio album, I think? But you have Hello,
Is it their third album?
I think it was.
I think that might be the third album.
But yeah, this album has Hello, I Love You. Boom, boom, bam, bam, boom, boom, bam. Hello, I love you. Want you to tell me your name? Yeah, catchy. It's a catchy song.
And
then you have Love Street.
Good.
Then you have a very underrated track, Not to Touch the Earth, which is very dark and kind of almost Pink Floyd like.
A little bit, yeah. Kind of like how
Summer's Almost Gone, Wintertime Love. That's a beautiful song.
That's
The Unknown Soldier, Spanish Caravan. My Wild Love, We Could Be So Good Together, Yes, the River Knows, and 5 to 1. That's another good jamming song. 5 to 1, baby. 1 and 5. You get yours, baby. I get mine.
That's a pretty, that's a pretty heavy one too for the time. Like they didn't do a lot of hard hitting songs, but the ones they did were pretty good.
Yes. Also, apparently they were better live. Because if you watch there's a bunch of YouTube videos of the Doors live where they'll just do these random jams in their songs.
Yeah. Yep.
And in these random jams.
Uh-oh. We lose Mike. But yeah, man, if you... Oh, there he is. Yeah, they do like random jams, and back then, man, if you would have gone to a Doors concert back in the '60s, you would have saw stuff you never seen before at that time.
I mean, Jim Morrison
causing riots.
Jim Morrison stripping naked on stage during a jam and just doing some acid and just being a front man. I do tell people this, Ben. A lot of people say like the Beatles and stuff. I say Elvis, yes, but I say probably the best front man that could have created what frontmen in the 70s would have been. I say that's Jim Morrison.
I agree. In my opinion, the best frontman of the 60s.
Yeah.
That's my opinion.
The only comparable frontman I could compare Jim Morrison to that was just as wild is Bon Scott.
Yeah, which he would come later, but I mean, as far as like back in the 60s, though.
Yes.
Like, Jim Morrison was the first to do all that stuff.
And this is 1967. 1968 would be a band called Earth, I believe, which would turn into Black Sabbath in 69. Band called Earth, yeah. Exactly. 1968, you would have a band called the Yardbirds, which would have two members of Zeppelin, Robert Plant and John Bonham. And
so, yeah. Well, it's interesting because, like, going into the late 60s, you know, that's when music started to get more, a little heavier.
Yeah.
Definitely more psychedelic and darker. By the time the late 60s hit, yeah.
I mean, granted...
That's an album. Go ahead.
Granted, in the early 60s after the Beatles, Pink Floyd kind of took over the British scene until, I believe, Cream came in.
Right.
But Pink Floyd at the time was doing this same stuff that the Doors were doing. Pink Floyd was just doing it a little bit more aggressive, I think.
A little bit. Early on, yes. It was definitely darker in a lot of ways.
But I say a lot of the bands in the 60s couldn't touch what the Doors did. I don't think any of these bands... Credit to Pink Floyd and the Beatles, Rolling Stones, Cream, Jimi Hendrix. Credit to them, but I don't think they could have went to the extremes that the Doors did.
Oh, I agree. Which, speaking of which, too, what else came out? Oh, man. Oh, the first Jimi Hendrix album in '67.
Let's Google albums from 1967. We have our good friend Google.
Pink Floyd, Piper at the Gates of Dawn, the debut by Pink Floyd. So yeah, you definitely had albums that came out that year that were definitely groundbreaking, and were pretty much the beginning of music getting a bit
darker. And then in 1969, you have Zeppelin coming out with a hard rocking tune, which kind of precurses hard rock and roll.
Then you had what else? I think In the God of Davida came out in '67 also. Which, the first Iron Butterfly album.
Okay, here's albums from 1967, Ben.
Mm-hmm.
We have Sgt. Pepper, came out in '67.
Yeah.
Are You Experienced by Jimi Hendrix?
Right, the debut album. Great album.
Piper at the Gates of Dawn.
Yep. Another good album.
Axis Bold as Love, another Jimi Hendrix album in '67.
Oh yeah, there was 2 Hendrix albums out that year.
Yeah. Between the Buttons by Rolling Stones. You had Magical Mystery Tour. You also have The Who. Don't forget The Who. Can't forget The Who Sell Out. Don't forget about The Who in the '60s. Yeah,
there's some good stuff on that album.
1967 1967, two Doors albums came out in 67. The self-titled and Strange Days.
Strange Days, okay, yes. So there would have been 6 albums with Jim Morrison.
Frank Zappa's debut album, Absolutely Free, with the Mothers of Invention in 1967, which he pushed boundaries. Not going to go into Frank Zappa, but, you know. The Beach Boys, Wild Honey. I'm just looking...
Never much of a Beach Boys fan.
More of the Monkees. The Monkees are another big band.
I don't like the Monkees.
Yeah. Van Morrison, Blowing Your Mind.
I did when I was a kid, but...
Yeah. But yeah, if you're looking at bands in 1967 that we consider influenced metal and hard rock, definitely Pink Floyd.
Mm-hmm.
The Who, obvious. But I'm going to say the Doors just stand out.
Oh, I agree. The Doors, probably the first Jimi Hendrix album.
The Who.
Easily, yeah.
Oh, yes.
The Who, yeah, that was a good album, too. I think that's the one that has Boris the Spider on it. I think that's the album. And it's got the track I Can See for Miles on it, which is pretty heavy for the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of Cream, yeah.
Yeah, because 1968 features I'm looking at 68 for albums, and it's the Cream has an album in 68.
When did their debut?
Wheels of Fire. I don't know, to be quite honest.
That might have been 60. I'm thinking it was 66. I'm going to look it up here.
Yeah.
When the first Cream album came out.
In 68, we had an Iron Butterfly album, Ingata Devada.
Oh, it came out in 68. Okay. In a Garden of Vita.
Yes.
In the Garden of Eden, baby.
In 1968, we have my favorite Moody Blues album in 68, In Search of the Lost Children.
That's a good album.
That's a beautiful album.
The
Shades of Deep Purple. The debut, Deep Purple, Shades of Deep Purple in 68.
Yep.
You know.
That's great. Just looking at the hue. Okay. Oh, yeah, it did come out in 66. The first Cream album.
Yeah.
Fresh Cream. Disroll Gears came out in 67. Yeah. Let's see what's on that album. Oh, yeah, that has Sunshine of Your Love on it. Killer track.
Yes. 68, Saucer Full of Secrets by Pink Floyd. That's a good album.
Great album.
It's actually great.
What's going on, what's up, Ryan Arnold?
What's up, Ryan?
Mr. Damage Incorporated, who should be making his return to the streams here in the next couple weeks. Steppenwolf's killer. Fuck yeah.
Anthem of the Sun by Grateful Dead. Never really got into Grateful Dead.
I'm not into the Grateful Dead. I cannot get into them.
Yes.
Just way too mellow for me. Steppenwolf had some good stuff.
In 68, obviously, you had that live album by Elvis, obviously.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was pretty big at the time.
Elvis says he's the king of rock and roll.
My favorite Steppenwolf track is The Pusher. That's a good one. God damn, The Pusher.
Okay. Oh, that's right. 68, 69, you had Zeppelin 1 and 2, right?
Mm-hmm. I think
then
you're right.
1969, you had Abbey Road by the Beatles. You had Let It Bleed by the Rolling Stones. Yeah,
Abbey Road's a
not
good
much of
fucking album.
Yes. The in the court, the Crimson. Ah, King Crimson.
That's a good fucking album. Yes, great debut by King Crimson.
The Who's Tommy.
That's
album.
It's a good album. Good soundtrack.
Willie and the Poor Boys, Creedence Clearwater.
Good album. It's really good albums. Down by the Bayou.
1969, Umagamma by Pink Floyd. Hot Rats by Frank Zappa.
Dude, that's a fucked up album. Umagamma.
Yes.
That is a fucked up album. Yeah, Umagamma.
Well, Ben, if you're ever interested in listening to Frank Zappa, I can only give recommendations for albums to start off with. I always say start off with 3 albums. Hot Rats, Shake Your Booty. The album's called Chic Your Beauty. And Joe's Garage. And Apostrophe. Those are the 4 albums. Because that gets you already into it. And then if you don't like it, then, well, yeah. But, Uncle Meat.
Let It Be. I think he let it. Nah, I think he's wrong. I think Let It Be came out in 1970.
Yeah. That came out in 70 or 71.
I think it was 70. Right after the Beatles broke up.
1969. 1969, self-titled David Bowie album. 1969.
Never been much of a Bowie fan either. I like some of his stuff, but like I'm not a huge fan.
1969, Santana.
That's a good debut album. Yeah. I believe that has Neil Schon on guitars from Journey.
Yeah. 69 also had Yellow Submarine debut in 69 also. Yeah.
Abbey Road's a better album.
You have the Blind Faith. You have the Blind Faith debut in 69.
I think that had Clapton on it.
Yeah.
Pretty sure Clapton was on Blind Faith.
Yeah. Deep Purple's second album in 69, which would be Deep Purple. You know.
I'm not the biggest fan of that. I'm not the biggest fan of the earlier Deep Purple. Who the fuck was the original vocalist of Deep Purple? Fuck, I can't think of his name right now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 1970's packed. I'm looking at 1970. It's already packed.
Yeah, that's basically when the heavier shit was starting to come out.
Oh yeah, All Things Must Pass by George Harrison. That's a good album. Has its moments.
Oh yeah, his first solo album. Yep.
You have Live at Leeds, The Who. It's a great live record.
What's
Deep
Let
Purple
It Bleed?
and Deep
Who
Purple.
has an album called Who has an album called Let It Bleed in 69?
I don't know.
Sure it's not Let It Be?
Let It Be came out in 1970. Let It Be. I have
It did come out in 70.
Morrison Hotel came out in 1970.
Yep. That's a good album. More bluesy.
Of course, you have the self-titled Black Sabbath album in 70.
Oh, yeah. Legendary.
Adam Hart Mother came out in 1970 with the cow. I never understood the album art cover for Pink Floyd over that cow. I never understood it.
I don't get it, but that title track's freaking great.
Yes. Chicago self-titled. That's an album that doesn't get talked about a lot.
That's a good album. That's when they were kind of heavy. I mean, they were a little heavy, but really, really progressive.
Mm-hmm. But like I said, we go from the Doors, and then you kind of see the Doors kind of
Oh,
has some.
you're talking about he's talking about the Rolling Stones album. Okay, my bad. See, I'm not a huge Rolling Stones fan either.
Me neither. Sorry, Ryan. I like some
some of their
songs.
stuff. I'm not like I've never been a huge like into their stuff.
Of course, we have in 1971. We have my favorite 71. My favorite album of 1971 would probably be "Who's Next" by the Who.
That's a great album. That's a perfect album. I think my favorite for 71 would be Master of Reality by Black Sabbath.
71
we had... That's kind of tough because you had a couple Uriah Heep albums in 71 too.
You also have Metal. 1971 had Metal by Pink Floyd.
That's another great album.
You have LA Woman. LA Woman by The Doors in 71, which should be Jim Morrison's last studio record because, what was it, 73? Jim Morrison dies, you know.
Right, totally, man.
Aqua Lung by Jethro Tull in 71.
It's a good album.
T-Rex's Electric Warrior, 1971.
I've heard it before, but I don't remember it much.
Led Zeppelin 4, there's better Zeppelin albums than Zeppelin 4.
I think I like it, but it definitely suffers from burnout factor.
Ooh, my favorite early Alice Cooper album, Love It to Death, 1971. Alice Cooper's album, Love It to Death. You know, Alice Cooper's Killer. It's another great album. Master of Reality.
Who is this guy? We're not using him for views, whoever the hell you are.
Let me wait, who is it? What's his name?
He's just called It's a Troll. And we trolls come in here and spew stupid shit like this.
Oh, you know what? Trolls get? They get the hammer. Lay the hammer. He's banned.
Yeah, if you would have been here for the beginning of the stream, I paid tribute to Bob Saget, dumbass. I'm sorry the whole stream's not about it. No, it's not for fucking clickbait or views. Get a life, dude.
Yeah.
Wait,
anyway,
you got some moderators in the chat. You can get rid of this dude.
Well, I'm a mod, but I'm a mod. I'm currently live. I can't, because then I would have to touch my phone and I would mess up my camera. Wait, Ryan's a mod, I think. Yeah, you mods, you guys should be doing your job. If you see somebody making stupid comments, you're banned. Me and Ben give the permission them. Yeah,
ban them.
Yeah, mods, ban them. If they're making like stupid comments that just make no sense, or they're trying to be trolls and start stupid shit.
Yeah,
mods
he's the
know
one
what
in
to
here.
do.
He's the one in here being ignorant. And we talked about the Doors earlier too. You fucking moron. You're out. Goodbye.
Yeah. Hey, Rob.
It's got to be some dipshit under that account.
Or Water Dive. Anybody's still here? We give you guys permission that are the moderators in chat. We give you permission to have the hammer. Ban them. Please.
Clickbait. Get the fuck out of here, dude.
Anyway, back to what we were talking about. We were talking just about.
Yeah, let's have fun. Screw the jacktard. They want to come on here and be stupid. They get banned and they can go whine somewhere else.
They try and report the channel.
It is Toilet. I know it's Toilet. It needs to fucking stop.
Yeah.
Or he's going to get the fucking cops called on him.
Hey, Toilet, if you hear me, I'll clog your toilet. Send me over there and I'll clog it.
I'm not going to call the cops on him. He ain't fucking worth it.
No.
It is Toilet, though. I could tell it was Toilet. That dude needs to grow the fuck up. How old is that dude? Almost 30? And he's still on the internet trolling people? Anyways, back
to 1971. We have Fireball by Deep Purple. You know, if we're talking about like album art covers from 71, ooh, there's a lot of great album art covers. Fireball, Santana 3, you know, King Crimson's Islands. Oh God. Yeah. Humble Pie, Rock On by Humble Pie. Another band.
What's going on? What's going on, bro? Good to see you here, man.
Oh, I got a text from my buddy Scott. He says he's one of the viewers in chat watching.
Cool, man.
So, he was asking about
random reviews. What's going on, man?
Yeah, my buddy Scott, and he was asking if you guys have any favorite Neil Young records.
Oh, boy, Neil Young. I gotta really think about this because, dude, I used to I couldn't stand Neil Young when I was growing up. That's another one that took a long time for me to really appreciate.
Yeah.
I guess Harvest Moon would be a good pick. Like, I know he's got a shitload of albums out.
Yeah. Oh, 1972 School's Out by Alice Cooper. Well, that's just a classic album. That's a good track.
Oh, yeah, man. Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year. Demons and Wizards by Uriah Heep. That's a great... That's almost a perfect album. Yeah.
Clickbait.
Yeah. Should make a song called Clickbait.
I've been accused of, dude. When I started doing like track reaction views, or when I started doing track reaction videos, like it would have been almost 2 years ago now, I guess. I had a troll come in here, and it's probably Toilet too, coming in here saying, "Oh, you're only doing this because it's getting you more views on your channel." It's like, what are you talking about? I'm doing.
If we want to talk about another album, let's talk about Sweet Freedom. Talking about.
Hell yeah, the door's fucking cool, dude. Hell yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You got to understand too, when we're doing a live stream, we're going to talk about different stuff.
Yeah.
You know. Oh, holy cow. Grow up, dude. Keep coming in here with these fake accounts. Guess what? You're going to keep getting blocked. Good Lord, grow up.
I was going to make a reference from
you ain't no motherfucking man if you got.
I was going to make a Trailer Park Boys reference. Shithawks. You know, we got these shithawks in the chat.
Yeah, we did hear about Bob Saget a couple hours before we streamed. Actually, it was Mike that sent me. Mike and my friend Zachary sent me, a message about Bob Saget passing away.
Yeah. But yeah, I was going to talk about the only Uriah Heep album I have.
Is this Toilet too? This random reviews. It seems very mysterious.
I think I've seen him in one of my streams, and I've told him to chill. I've seen him.
Come on, guys. If you're going to come here and try to start shit, it's not going to work. You're just going to get fucking blocked.
Yeah.
Oh, well, fuck these people.
Anyway, back to what we were saying. I was going to talk about my favorite Uriah Heep album, Sweet Freedom. Album doesn't get talked about a whole lot.
Nah, it doesn't. You know what? I'm blocking this one because it just seems too mysterious.
Yeah.
All right.
But I do like the bonus. I do like the bonus tracks on this. You know, the extended versions of Seven Stars and Pilgrim, and yeah. There's really nothing bad I can say about Sweet Freedom. It has its slow moments.
Mm-hmm.
The fuck is Kiwi
It's a good
Farms?
album. It's a great album.
I'm just reading Resident Evil Gods comment. What the fuck is that?
Out you go. You kids really need to fucking grow up. Go get laid or something. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. What year did Sweet Freedom debut?
73.
Yeah. You know, for the lineup at that time, it's a classic Uriah Heep lineup.
Hold on. I'll be back for a minute. I'll be back in a minute. I'm going to go on my actual YouTube channel and see if I can just make this a subscribers only.
Oh, Travis. Okay. Well, I just get me Metal Mike here, you know. About a commercial.
If they want to act stupid, they're going to keep... Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. No, I don't want to do that. What am I doing here?
Well.
Oh, okay. No.
Pardon the interruption.
Well, if they're going to come here and act stupid, they're going to keep getting blocked. I mean, it's no point.
Yeah.
They need to grow the fuck up. Act like fucking men. Men don't act that way. Dude, if we were face to face right now ready to fight, they'd get their asses kicked. That's what it fucking boils down to, but these are just a bunch of But these are just a bunch. Hold on a minute. These are a bunch of dumbasses on the internet that are acting like children, hiding behind keyboards, being a bunch of pussies.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
But no, Ryan. Earlier in the stream, we had a bunch of trolls come in and say stupid shit.
Yeah, he saw it. I mean, it wasn't too long ago.
What was I gonna say? I was gonna make. Yeah, let's
get back to having a good stream, man. Fuck these.
I was gonna make a funny commercial to piss off the trolls.
Go ahead.
Pardon the interruption by this sales company. Oh yes, buy my wallet. We're selling my wallet. Buy it. 99% off. You get no fucking. You get none. Just put your credit card number here, and we'll send it to wherever the fuck you want to go.
Well, dipshits like that just need to keep their fucking dicks in their pants and never impregnate nobody. Good Lord.
Oh, if you want to impregnate someone, buy Gene Simmons condoms. Buy Kiss condoms.
God damn, man. And these motherfuckers are going to realize they're coming to the wrong channel to pull that crap. I've seen what these people do, too. They've done it for years. They go to all these metal channels and try to troll the shit out of them and get them off the internet. I know this shit. I've been around.
I was in one of Ralph's streams, and a pickle whistler was saying some stupid shit, and Ralph called him out. I'm like,
hell yeah. Well, these motherfuckers used to harass Ralph too.
Yeah.
Fucking
They also
dipshit.
used to harass Cover Killer Nation in his
they
years.
Did. Yep, they did. They're like, we're gonna run all the metal YouTubers off of YouTube.
Yeah.
That's why you're not creating content no more. Anyways, yeah, let's get back to the music talk. Oh, I actually didn't know that.
No.
Well, hey, I like Brody, man. Brody was cool.
Brody's cool.
I mean,
Nick's cool too.
We had like a little minor issue, but it was over something stupid.
Especially Ben, remember one of our other streams you did? We did a stream with Nick. Trolls started coming in. Started saying stupid shit.
Yeah, they got on my Twitch page. It's like, damn, motherfuckers just don't know when to quit.
Anyway, back to the fun.
Anyways, back to the fun. That's what we do here on Metal Bastards.
Anyway, back to the fun. Back to the fun. Here's an idea. Why hasn't any metal band sung a song about pizza? Think about it.
Actually, I'm pretty sure there's a few thrash bands that have.
Like, think about it. Think about a funny band gimmick. A brutal ass metal band. But they're dressed up as food. And they're a food gimmick band. But they play metal. Think about it.
That would definitely be different.
I'm sorry, that just came out of left field, but I thought that was funny. It was just funny.
Dude, maybe I'll write a fucking goofy thrash song. I'll put it as a bonus track called the Pizza Holic Mosh.
Dude, that sounds like a great idea for a studio album. Just make a joke album.
The Pizza Holic Mosh. I don't know if I'd call it Holocaust. I'd probably call it something else.
That's right, Ryan. Max Sabbath exists. That's right. That's another funny gimmick. That McDonald's Black Sabbath tribute band. That's funny as hell.
Yep. I did see that. That is pretty fucking funny. Oh, what were we talking about? Max Sabbath. Okay, yeah, Max Sabbath.
I mean, they have songs called More Ribs, MORERIBS, More Ribs.
Yeah, I did hear about that. Pretty funny shit, man.
Yeah.
And that's what we need in 2022, some fucking humor. Yes. Good Lord. We need some fucking humor in 2022. Everything's so bloody depressing nowadays.
Mm-hmm. The metal community needs some humor in 2022.
I agree. I actually do agree.
I think 2022 needs to be a change for all you metalheads. If you guys are making records, make fucking joke records. Just to piss everyone off, but make them laugh.
Oh, yeah. Fucking right. Back in the day, it was done, dude. Fucking Nuclear Assault, SOD, MOD. They all made funny records.
How about a joke album? Fuck. Here, have some bread. Like, no, here's an album. A fucking loaf of bread. There you go. Perfect title name for an album. A fucking loaf of bread.
And you'll have these fucking hardcore elitists wanting to crucify us at the stake. I know. I don't know why everybody else got quiet. We got 9 people here.
That's probably because we're not being professional. Oh, we're not being. Let me just put on this nice shirt. Let me just put on these geeky glasses. Let me comb my fucking hair, cut my hair, shave my beard, and be a wuss. And bow down to corporates. Nah, sorry. I'm being fun.
Hell yeah. It's all about fun. If you're not having fun, you're not living life.
Yeah.
Fucking right, man.
I'm thinking, what would be? I thought of another album idea. Pots and Pans. There you go.
Pots and Pans. Jesus Christ. On the Pots and Pants, we got Mean Metal Mike.
On the kazoo. On the metal kazoo, we have Metal Ben.
Yeah, that's his channel name, Mean Metal Mike. He just has fun on his channel, dude. It's what we need more fun on YouTube.
I mean, you've seen how my videos, I tell people, I don't fucking care if YouTube takes it down. I've said it on my videos.
Well, that's how it should be. You should have a fuck you attitude when it comes to doing YouTube. I make drumming videos. Granted, the quality's different because some people can't afford, high quality shit. So, Right. Yeah, some of these people expect you to go out and buy all this shit like right away.
No.
It's like, whoa. Okay.
Well, are you gonna give me the funds for it? Are you gonna donate? Like, thanks for the sub, Ascot. Azogzibis. Thanks for the sub.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks, man.
That gives him 34 sub. That gives him 34 subs.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a cool guy, man. I've known him for a couple years now. He's got a really cool black metal project too.
Yeah. Also, check out my drumming videos, guys. They're all at Guitar Center, but I have fun there. Plus, I know the people there, so
Out.
And soon I'll have a drum set. I might start doing drumming streams. It's just an idea I have in my head, doing drumming streams.
Oh yeah, I think that would be cool, man.
And I don't give two fucks if YouTube copyrights a strike song on my channel. I don't give a fuck. I'm still gonna play the same song again and again and again until they take it down. I'm being bluntly honest. Nothing wrong. Nothing wrong with it at all.
There's nothing wrong with being honest. I mean, okay. If you're hanging out with somebody, who would you rather hang out with? Somebody that's honest to you, that's going to stick with you? I don't know. Say we're at a bar. We're hanging out. Okay. So you're with a buddy.
Yeah.
Okay. Want to just hang out, have a few beers.
Have some chicken wings. Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah. So, okay. I mean, yeah, it happens. It happens. Don't get me wrong. He starts fucking, I don't know, talking with some fucking chick.
Yeah.
And, what am I trying to say here? Okay. Okay, he starts talking with some chick at the bar and they end up leaving together. And let's say he doesn't say nothing to you about leaving. He just leaves. It's like, are you going to fucking hang with that person again?
Yeah.
And depend on him again? Fuck no.
No.
Now, it would be different if he told you, hey, dude, I'm talking with this smoking hot chick right now, dude. I might get some tonight. You know what I mean?
I got to go.
Be like, okay, dude, yeah, that's cool. But if they just leave you, it's like, fuck you, man. You ain't a friend.
Or dude's like, sure, man, I'll pick you up. Let's go to a bar. And then you're standing on your porch waiting for 4 hours. You're like, this motherfucker.
Yeah, man. That's cool. Right. Yeah, that's cool, Ryan. Hell yeah, man.
And plus, guys, on my YouTube channel, I do metal stuff. I also do video game stuff. So, on occasions I'll post some of my video game stuff I do. So, yeah.
Right.
I also like to. I also been recently thinking about talking about all the DVDs I own. I was thinking of making a stream where I show all my DVDs I have that I've collected over the years. I also talked about showing off my WrestleMania collection I have.
There you go. Hell yeah, man.
I could show it off right now. I don't have a whole lot of WrestleMania DVDs, but you don't mind if I show them off, do you, Ben?
Which ones?
I have WrestleMania.
Oh, go ahead.
I have 2004 WrestleMania.
That's a good show. That's where Benoit and Guerrero won the belt. Or wait, Guerrero was already champ.
Yes. I have WrestleMania 21.
Ooh. Kick-ass match on there with Shawn Michaels and Kurt Angle.
Yes. I have WrestleMania 22, which my favorite match was Edge versus Mick Foley.
I agree, that match was awesome. Fucking hardcore as shit.
24, WrestleMania 23, the hair versus hair, Donald Trump versus Vince McMahon match.
I gotta be honest. It was funny at the time, I guess, but over time, that's got to be one of the worst WrestleManias.
Yes.
The best match on there to me was The Undertaker versus Dave Bautista.
Yeah. WrestleMania 24. Didn't care for it. Although I think the best match on that card was Ric Flair versus Shawn Michaels. That was an excellent match.
I'd agree. Undertaker and Edge was good too.
Yes. WrestleMania 25, probably my favorite Undertaker Triple H match. You know, no, Undertaker Shawn Michaels.
Now that match was killer, but then we're going into the PG era there.
Yeah.
Worst era.
WrestleMania 26. Yeah.
Vincent Brett, okay. That was horrible.
That was horrible. Yes. Undertaker and Shawn Michaels, that was a good match. Again.
Yes, share the link, Ryan. Oh, okay, he did share it. Okay, cool. Okay, good. I'm sorry.
Chris Jericho and Edge for the World Heavyweight Championship. I
don't remember much from that WrestleMania. I don't even think I actually watched it.
Yeah, Triple H versus Sheamus. Yeah.
I'm so angry that WWE went PG.
Then I have what would be the next of 3 Triple H versus Undertaker matches. This was their no holds barred. This is the WrestleMania 27.
Ooh, that's a bad WrestleMania.
That one I did actually
put my son. That one I did put my son torture and watched. I'm like, oh, it's horrible.
Yeah, the no holds barred match with the Streak, Undertaker versus Triple H. That was an okay match.
That's the only good match. The rest of it sucked.
Of course, you had WrestleMania 28. And it just drops from here. It just... Yeah. Once in a lifetime Rock versus Cena. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, that match just whatever.
Then you had the Hell in a...
Yeah, that's the best match.
Yeah. Yeah, the Hell in a Cell match, Undertaker and Triple H for Shawn Michaels as the guest referee, which was sort of the end of an era for them.
Yeah.
I don't have WrestleMania 29, but that would have been CM Punk versus Undertaker. Yeah, you have Brock Lesnar. You have Brock Lesnar versus Triple H.
That show was terrible. Okay, I'm going to tell you a little story about that show. Ooh. And there's no motherfucking way in hell I would have ordered that crap on my own. But a friend of mine invited me over to watch it. I'm like, fine, I'll come over, I'll watch it.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there in my red and yellow Hulkamania t-shirt watching. this fucking show sucks. Thank God there's alcohol here. So, oh jeez, the fucking travesty of the show.
Plus, we had to see Rock.
I got to talk about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rock versus John Cena 2. The Rock lays out to John Cena. I started yelling and screaming. I'm like, "Fuck you! What the fuck?" I mean, now I know wrestling's fake. Come on, anybody with common sense knows fucking wrestling's fake.
Oh, it is.
And it's scripted and all that shit. But at the time, I'm like, I just hated John Cena so much. I still fucking hate him. I'm like, Rocky, why the fuck would you lay down to this motherfucker? You're from the Attitude Era. Back when it was cool to be, when it's cool to be a wrestling fan and all that stuff. So, yeah.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Hold
on. Go ahead.
Next WrestleMania wasn't even better. They had to kill off the streak. Brock Lesnar versus Undertaker. They had Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, I actually watched that WrestleMania with my old guitar, or my friend Scott, who is. It's kind of weird to talk. It's kind of weird because he's still a part of Holocaust, but we can't. It's hard for us to get together and do this. But he is still a part of Holocaust. But I got together with him and watched WrestleMania 30, and man, when we saw the Undertaker, well, me and him were sitting there like, man, this fucking match sucked. When Brock and Undertaker were going at it, then the ending, we're like, what the fuck just happened? Yeah, it was a pretty shitty WrestleMania. The only cool part was the opening part when Hogan, The Rock, and Austin were out there.
Yeah.
That's the only good part of that show. The rest of it fucking. Yeah.
Then they have this cluster.
Who did John Cena wrestle with?
Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt.
Oh, yeah. Again, two years in a row at the time. Yeah, when John Cena beat Bray Wyatt, I'm like, I screamed, "Fuck you, John Cena! Fuck you!" My friend Scott knew I hated Cena so much, and he's just laughing.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Then you have another clusterfuck of a WrestleMania 31, which had the return of Sting, which they wanted to do the WCW angle of Sting versus Triple H when us wanted Taker versus Sting. That would have been.
That's what it should have been. It's like they're finally in the same company. Why? Never mind. It's WWE.
And then, of course, this is where they start pushing Roman Reigns. I'm just not going to get into that because.
Yeah, and Brock Lesnar was beating the fuck out of him in that match. I did enjoy that part.
Yeah, John Cena versus Rusev, which John Cena wins. Seems like John Cena. Yeah, and that's all the WrestleManias I have.
I don't really care for Rusev either, but that's good you stopped there because that's the last WrestleMania I ever watched. I didn't watch WrestleMania after that again. I'm like, fuck this, I'm done.
Oh, the next WrestleMania had Roman Reigns versus Triple H, and apparently Triple H put Roman over him. So
I heard it was a boring ass match too. I heard it wasn't good.
I heard the only good match at 32 was Shane versus Undertaker in that Hell in a Cell match. But if you get Shane McMahon in your match, it's always going to be a good match for Shane. Usually.
Okay. What pissed me off at the time, Shane came back And I knew better right away. I'm like, okay, Shane's back. This doesn't mean the Attitude Era is coming back. It doesn't mean TV 14's coming back. So I didn't fall for it. I'm like, I see all these people online. Oh, the Attitude Era is coming back. TV 14's coming out. Because Vince dropped the F word overall. It's like, it's not coming back.
No.
It's not coming back. And here we are in 2022. Look at this.
Here we are in 2022. 2022, where the only good product WWE had was NXT, and that was as closest to the Attitude Era we had. And then
I can't really say nothing about NXT because I never really watched it. So
NXT was Triple H's baby. He owned it. He ran it. It was his thing.
Yeah.
And Vince pretty much just said, fuck you, Hunter. I'm just taking everything away from you and gonna remove you from the company. Triple H has been fired from the company. Triple H doesn't work with WWE anymore.
What, he's fired?
Yes.
Wow.
Vince, because the rumors is that Vince was afraid that Triple H wants to take over.
And bring back
the best option.
And bring back good professional wrestling and the Attitude Era. Well, not bring back the Attitude Era, but like something good again.
What Triple H wanted to do was to open up WWE to doing shows with indie promotions and smaller promotions.
Yeah. Well, you know Vince ain't gonna go for that.
Oh, Vince is stuck in the past. So far stuck in the past that you can't even take a piss.
He should have fucking retired back when WWE turned PG.
Okay, Ben, I have a challenge for you. You're going to regret me doing this, but as a homework assignment for you. Next week on USA Network and Fox, I want you to sit through one show of Raw and SmackDown.
No, I don't fucking think so. I'll work it. I don't think so. No. You're gonna have to pay me money to do that shit.
I know. Or just go on.
And I'm not a greedy person.
or just go on YouTube and check out one match. It's bad.
Oh hell
the
no.
product's just terrible.
I'm not doing it. Fuck that.
No.
I got better things to do. I got money to make it work. And to do that.
AEW. Now, AEW, if you like wrestling, watch AEW. Because AEW reminds me a little bit of WCW and early WWE. AEW kind of reminds me a little bit of what wrestling should be.
It's definitely
not
better.
Fucking. Yes.
It's got blood at least, and it's not PG. It's TV 14.
Yeah. WWE is just wrestling. WWE at this point is kind of fucking sports network. They're just fucking.
Now, granted, I don't actually watch full episodes of AEW either. I'll catch stuff on YouTube.
Yeah.
But like from what I've seen on YouTube, I'm like, man, this actually isn't that bad.
Yeah.
You know, you're still getting blood in the matches. You're still getting violent.
Yeah.
I don't know what.
I
don't know.
I mean, you have CM Punk in AEW just being a dick.
Right. You got that young MJF. He's a cocky little hill. I'll tell you what, dude. That kid's got fucking skill. He can cut a promo. Yeah. And he doesn't go out of character, which is what I like.
No, he doesn't.
Like, he stays in character. He's like a dickhead all the time. You know?
Hey, we still have 7 people watching. Well, if you 7 guys are watching, comment in the chat.
We got 9 watching.
9? Comment in the chat, guys. Just don't say something stupid. Just
10. 10. What's their fucking
there we go.
Rules? Yeah, we talked about wrestling. Well, that might have been a turn off too.
we're having fun.
Exactly. That's all that fucking matters. We're having fun. And you should be having fun too. If you're not having fun, well,
if you're not having fun, have this Amazon gift card and get stepping.
I'll be back, Mike.
Sure.
Take over the fort for a minute.
Sure. Well. Oh yeah, that's right. Well, the word wisdom of me, Metal Mike. Don't make me get the shovel. Let's see. What is the me Metal Mike shovel? Well, the me Metal Mike shovel goes back many centuries. It's a big ass shovel. You know, there's spikes on it, and there's like burnt wood. You don't want the shovel. But no, but yeah, guys, there might be a drumming stream next week or the following week at Guitar Center. Cool, Ryan. Cool. But no, guys. Yeah, you don't want the shovel. Stay away from me, Mike shovel. So I was telling them the back. It's still just Ryan talking.
Damn, why aren't you guys commenting? I mean, they could be working too.
Yeah.
Or doing other things. I mean, I understand.
They could be working and probably just listening. They could be working or just listening to it. You know.
I mean, normally, man, we have a pretty decent comment section going here.
Yeah. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah, I was telling about the history of me, Mike Shovel. Well, it goes back many centuries.
Yeah, no, got to hear that story.
Goes back many centuries, you know. An old shovel found on the side of the road that has me Metal Mike on it. Has a bunch of spikes on it. You don't want to touch it.
There you go, man. Exactly. Hell yeah, man.
Which there will be a shovel shirt, maybe. I don't know.
It'll fucking happen. Because I think these jacktards want us to go away.
Oh, no problem, Azog. No problem, Azog. If you're at work, man, make that money.
That's understandable, man. I figured, you know, there's probably people working third shift because I work third shift too, you know. I mean, tonight's obviously
talk about a good. I just picked this up yesterday. The Godfather collection.
Oh, cool. There you go.
Yeah, I have Godfather 1, 2, and 3. I like the third movie the best. Okay, yeah, it's different, it's been
a long time since I watched those. Oh, you know, what else can I talk about here? I guess I could talk about what I've been listening to as of late.
Yeah.
Been listening to a lot of Axel Rudy Bell. Trying to, you know, get ready for something coming up in the future here, like when it comes to him.
Yep.
So I've been listening to all of his albums in the last week or so. Oh, fuck. I'm going to find another good one I've been listening to.
Well, I do have a stream plan for everyone. Well, for me. It's probably going to be a month from now. Next month, I'll be doing top 10 Frank Zappa songs. I'm thinking about doing.
That could be interesting. Since he has, 100 albums?
Yeah. Well, I tell people there are 100 albums, but Zappa has 60 in his lifetime. When Zappa was alive, he made 40 studio albums while he was alive. But when he passed away, they found
So, anyways,
numbers like 62 studio albums.
Right. So I think it adds up to like 123.
Yes.
It's a lot of albums. It's definitely a lot of albums.
But I tell people the albums you really want to talk about is... I always tell people there's 5 controversial Black Sabbath albums. No, not Black Sabbath. Frank Zappa albums. Hot Rats, apostrophe.
Yep.
Mr. Meat. No, not Mr. Meat. Joe's Garage. The Grand Wazoo. And Shake Your Beauty. Because 5 different eras of Frank Zappa. But they're his most popular albums that are easy to get into. That's how I started with Frank Zappa. So,
multi-talented musician, man.
yeah. And I thought that we should do a Frank Zappa tribute stream at some point. It's just an idea.
Man, it's a good idea. It's just, Jesus Christ, I got a lot of fucking music to listen to then. Because like I said, I know very little when it comes to Frank Zappa's music. It's like, goddamn. That's like 120 albums or something. Oh, and to remember all that, holy shit, that's gonna be fucking hard.
It won't be like an album ranking, but we'll just talk about some of his more popular albums. We won't talk about his discography. Well, I mean, before I do it though, I'd rather listen to the whole entire discography, so I know what I'm getting into, and not being like, oh yeah, okay, we're gonna do this tribute, but I only know so little. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'd rather know a lot. Just like Uriah Heep, I'm only getting into Uriah Heep. You know,
see,
I know a lot of it.
Yeah, see, I know a lot about Uriah Heep. I mean, there's still a couple albums from the 90s I need to catch up on. But, oh my God. Like, you got the John Lawton era, which is fucking great.
David Byron era, of course. You know.
Obviously, yes, the original era, yeah. Which, I got all those on vinyl. Oh, man. You got a Bombinog, you know.
After Lee Kerslake left, didn't they have another era with the band? Where Iron Maiden
would definitely be easier, but man, I'm burned out with talking about Iron Maiden.
I'm kind of burnt out on Maiden. There's other bands that...
I hate to say that, but man, everybody, and I did it too. I'm not going to sit here and say I didn't it too. But when Senjutsu came out, it's like, that's all everybody fucking talked about. I did it for a while too. I just got sick of it.
Yeah. I still say the albums I'm waiting for this year: Megadeth, Overkill.
Mm-hmm. Yep, it's gonna be a better year. Like the last year,
the new Anthrax album. Wasn't expecting.
So anyways, I'm gonna show a couple that I've been listening to here before we move further. Sure. Since it's my stream, bitch. I'm joking, man.
It's cool.
But I do got to dig a couple of the ones out here.
Sure.
Because I was actually listening to a couple of these at work, and I didn't have my CDs present. All right, so I'm not going to show the Axl Rudy pellets because it's like literally 11 albums.
Yeah.
But I will show these. Okay. Broke out 3 Slayer CDs. Like, I've been really missing Slayer.
Yeah.
So we got Divine Intervention.
Hell yeah.
I don't give a fuck what anybody says. This fucking album still kicks ass. It still gets me wanting to thrash. I think it's underrated, man. I mean, I get at the time. That's when Paul Bostup joined after Dave Lombardo left. But man, even back then, I liked it. I'm like, it's still a good fucking album. And I love Lombardo. But like, Paul Bostup's still a fucking killer drummer, too.
And I think also Slayer, when Bostup couldn't play drums, Gene Hoglan would sometimes come in and do some stuff with Slayer live.
No, I mean,
Or
that could be a possibility.
Testament?
No. I'm thinking here. Actually, Paul Bostup actually left for a little bit around that time period. I don't know if he went back to Forbidden for a little bit because they were still putting out albums.
Because I was watching one of Gene Hoglan's streams on Twitch. Oh, yeah, guys, check out Gene Hoglan on Twitch, by the way. Give him some love. Fucking beast of a drummer.
In 96, or for a little bit, they had John Oh, what the fuck's his last name? John Detty on drums.
John Deontay? Something like that?
Something like that, yeah. He was actually in Slayer for a little bit on drums. Yeah. Then Paul Bostup did come back. I believe it was around 96 when he was on drums. And he was at Testament for a brief time, too. That John Deontay, Detty, however the fuck you pronounce his last name. You know, he was there for a little bit, too. I think he came from another thrash band, too, and I can't think for my life what thrash band he came from.
Oh, it's almost time for me to...
So, yeah. Anyways... So, yeah, I've been playing a lot of Slayer this week. I've been playing South of Heaven.
Yeah.
Which is a fucking kick-ass album.
Yeah.
And I had to break this out. Man. I mean, still a fucking kick-ass album. But Rain and Blood.
Yeah. I love the title track, the opening drumming. On the title track.
This shit was like the most brutal shit back in '86, put out on a major label. It was put out on Def Jam too, which Def Jam was more of a hip hop type of label. And man, this shit, fuck, still fucking awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And last but not least, I was jamming this one too, which I definitely recommend you all check out. Came out in 2020, but the original demo came out in '85, but this is a re-recording with Scott Ian of Anthrax and Dave Lombardo on drums.
Ooh.
And it's Mr. Bungle.
Mr. Bungle, I'll have to check that out.
Oh. The Raging Wrath. God damn. Fucking odds are getting bad. The Raging Wrath of the Easter Bunny demos. And, okay, the original demos came out in '85, but this is a re-recording of all that. And this is some of the fucking fastest shit that Scott Ian's played probably since Among the Living.
What would you have to say about Lombardo's drumming on that demo?
It's fucking killer. It's fucking Dave Lombardo, damn it.
Yeah.
He still fucking performs like a madman. So yeah, man, killer shit. And that's what I've been jamming this weekend. Well, there's a bunch of Axl Rudy Pell too, but I'm not going to show all that.
Hey, I'm doing my podcast. I can't stop. Dude, literally, my buddies right here. We're doing a podcast.
It's time for me to shut it down.
Well, it's not your say, though. I'm just saying nicely, you know. I have headphones. I'm not being too loud. I don't have my TV blaring.
You're talking loud. I can't see. You're exaggerating me. I can't go to sleep. I don't tell you don't. You're like, you're fucking loud. I'm gonna turn it down. Shut down.
I can talk lower if that's fine.
Well, if you gotta head out, dude, I understand.
That's my roommate. Alright, I gotta cut it quits.
Yeah. Damn, man. Fucking, alright. Alright, man. Back here by myself. Man. Too many stupid people and too many assholes in this fucking world. Actually, I'm gonna talk about a little bit of Holocaust shit coming, man. And, man, I'll tell you what, dude. This shit's turned out to be like pure fucking thrash. Like, the stuff's faster than the stuff on the first album on Earth. Blah. The stuff is faster than the stuff I had on Earth as it is in Hell. It's fucking fast. And it's weird because I tuned the guitars back up to E standard. And it's like I'm writing like really thrashy rips, you know. And the new album's going to be called fucking right, dude. I can't wait, man. We need you back. Yeah, it fucking sucks, dude. Like, man. Oh, yeah. I'm talking, back to the new Holocaust album. It's coming out. It will be out in 2022. No date yet. It's going to be called Reaping Metal. But yes, it's got that old school thrash sound. You know, where it's in fucking standard tuning and not tuned down. And that's pretty much the way I wanted it, because I did tune down on the first one on Earth as it is in Hell, which I felt, you know, had more of that tuned down feel. You know what I mean? I mean, it was in drop D tuning, but yeah, this new one though, man, the fucking songs, fuck, they're fast. They are fast. But man, I do have a little melodic thing going on too for this that I've been working on too, so it's going to be interesting. I mean, you know, just keep in touch, you know. I know I'm not the most popular person around here on YouTube, whatever. You know what, that shit's not going to faze me no more. Because we already dropped down to 4 viewers. What the fuck? Oh, the third album. Okay. I'll talk about it live right now. I was actually joking about that, actually. About there being a 2-hour long song. I was joking, dude. There's no fucking way in hell I would do a 2-hour long song. Yeah, what a jack off. He needs metal in his life. You know what? Don't let them stop you from doing what you want to do. People do that shit all the time. They, you know, they see you're doing something that you love and they want to fucking wreck it. You know, that's what they do. I mean, these people want to wreck it because they're fucking miserable. They suck. Their lives suck. They're not going nowhere. So yeah, let's wreck somebody else's life. Let's make them miserable. No, fuck that. That's slavery. And slavery was stopped, apparently, after the Civil War ended. But, you know what? There's still fucking human slavery on this fucking planet. Oh, dude. I mean, yeah, I do have a concept like in mind. I mean, it's an old concept actually that I wrote years ago called The Winter Beyond. Yeah, do what you want, man. You live once. You do what you want. You know, they don't like it. Hey, man, can't please everybody, right? Can't please everybody, man. Do what the fuck you want. It's your life. You're in control of it. If somebody tells you differently, fuck them. And it's like I said, dude, in past streams, like, dude, we got this fucking pandemic going on. And people want to still be stupid and still be fucking assholes. And this is why fucking animals are better than humans. Yeah, I saw it, dude. It's fucking bullshit. Fucking bullshit, dude. I mean, you know. It's like, you know, I've been through it for years. I mean, I can go all the way back to the 90s. It's fucking funny, dude, because I've heard this for years. Metal's dead. Metal's never coming back. I remember, dude, the 90s were fucking torture, dude. Everybody went for that grunge alternative bandwagon. And man, you barely got any metal. Now, that's not completely true because like 1990, 1991, the metal thing was still going on. Even into 92, it was still kind of going on, but a lot of bands were trying to go mainstream. And yeah. But the cool part about the 90s too is death metal came out. Cannibal Corpse, Deicide, Suffocation, you know, fucking entombed, oh geez, Hypocrisy, fucking Broken Hope. I know Xavier hates Broken Hope, but you know, Mortician, Incantation, Immolation, all that shit came out, and you know, that's what made the fucking 90s badass. Like you had a more extreme style of music coming up when thrash was about to go away at the time, and a lot of thrash bands were trying to go more mainstream and follow in Metallica's footsteps, and it didn't work. I mean, you had fucking... Oh, here we go again. I'll check it then. But yeah, man, like back in 92. Oh my God. Okay. I've talked about this fucking a zillion times. The Black Album comes out in 1991. I'm like, even at a 13, even as a 13-year-old, I've told this story a million times. Jeez. I'm like, this is not fucking Metallica. This is not Metallica. Where's the fucking heavy? I mean, yeah, the Black Album still had some heaviness to it, but like, where's the fucking speed at? Where's the fast shit at? Where's the Motor Breaths? Where's the fucking Phantom Lords? Where's the Damage Incorporated's at? You know, where's Whiplash? You know, where's Dyer's Eve? Anyways, that's years ago. It's fucking over 30 years ago by now. So it's not worth bitching about no more. So then we go into 92 when you had, trying to think, you had Testament put out the Ritual. Actually still a pretty good album, even though even on that album, like, man, where's the fucking fast shit? Like, you're thrash band. You're supposed to play thrash and play fast. You know what I mean? Then you got Megadeth's Countdown to Extinction, which I still think so. I still think it's a great fucking album. And it actually still has some of them thrash tendencies to it. Like Ashes in Your Mouth. I'm like, yeah. After listening to a whole album, I'm trying to, dude, it's been a long time. Like, in fact, we're on 30 years. We're going to talk about Megadeth Countdown to Extinction when June comes around. But even back then, I'm like, man, this album's still pretty fucking good. I didn't hate it back then. I'm like, it's better than what Metallica's doing. I mean, I can remember, like, in high school, like, a few of my friends hated it. They're like, oh, this is Megadeth going more mainstream. Okay, yeah, it was. But I still liked Symphony of Destruction. Yeah, I think it's a badass tune. It's way better than Enter Sandman. And you still got some thrash on there, too, like Ashes in Your Mouth. Fucking Ashes in Your Mouth rolls. That fucking harmony guitar line there, man. Better than anything off the Black Album. Oh, what else came out? Suicidal Tendencies, The Art of Rebellion. Okay, that album pissed me off. Okay, you go from Lights, Camera, Revolution, which, if you want to be technical, was like pre-Black Album when it comes to commercialism, because Send Me Your Money was played on radio before Enter Sandman. Just saying. So it is pre-Black Album when it comes to the commercial side of going, you know, that way. And Metallica obviously became huge, but anyways. So when The Art of Rebellion came out, I'm like, what the fuck is this? I mean, there's like a couple decent tunes on it. But it's like, it sounds like it sounds more like a Infectious Groove album. You know what I mean? Yeah, like The Art of Rebellion. I'm just trying to think back to the tracks on that album. I mean, I'll admit, Nobody Hears it's a great song. It's a very good song. I'll Hate You Better, though. That fucking sucked. Oh, and the rest of the album, like Monopoly of Sorrow, that should have been a thrash song. And oh my god, they pretty much made it like all acoustic. It's like, no, that should have been a fucking thrash tune. like old Suicidal. It's bad, man. Like, trying to think what else is on that album. Like, we call this Mother Revenge. That's probably the thrashiest tune on that album. Gotta Kill Captain Stupid's kind of cool. But yeah, that album fucking blows. Art of Rebellion, man. What a horrible album. Then you got, what else came out that year that went commercial? Flotsam and Jetsam Quattro, which means number 4. I'm probably fucking up the pronunciation there. Not a bad album, but again, you could tell they're trying to make a black album. Like, there's not very much thrash on there. I think there's like one thrashy tune on there. And yeah. I mean, Swatting at Flies is a pretty cool track from that album, but yeah, you know what I mean. Oh, jeez. That would take forever, dude. There's like 28 albums. The Dirt by Motley Crue, dude, I will not watch it. Nope. Won't watch it. And I had a few people get pissed off at me for what I thought about that. I'm just thinking, like, as far as thrash metal goes, what bands tried to do a black album? Okay, one that's not really well known here. Eccentric's Kin, which came out in 1992. Yeah, it's not thrash at all. I don't even know what the fuck it is. It's very mid-paced, tuned down. In spots, it tries to be heavy. It tries to be a black album, but it fails. Oh. I understand, dude. I understand. I mean, dude, this is why I like being, by myself. I don't like dealing with people unless they're cool. If you're fucking cool, dude, I'll deal with you. If you're a fucking dick and an asshole and a prick, fuck you. Go to hell. Get the fuck off this planet already. But yeah, man, I know I get it because, dude, that's why I don't fucking talk to a lot of people nowadays. Like, in all honesty, because a lot of people are fucking assholes and pricks, and they'll fuck you over. Like, it's pretty fucking sad. We're in the year 2022 now. And people still want to be assholes. Still want to be pricks. Still want to be little son of a bitches. Fucking sad, dude. Especially when the coronavirus is starting to upgrade again and get bad. People still want to be fucking douchebags. But you know what? That's what you get when you have a bunch of dumb fucks on this planet, right? I like Michael Jackson. Dude, Michael Jackson's cool. All that mumble rap shit, though. Fuck that, dude. It's not a good roommate, dude. He's into that fucking mumble rap shit. He's a part of the problem. Fuck yeah, I don't blame you. They don't like it. They can go fuck off. I know how it is because, you know, oh, geez, it was a couple of years ago. We were just out here cooking out or whatever, and some dickwad called the cops on us. We weren't even doing anything. It's like we're just out here cooking out, blasting fucking hard rock and metal. And to me, that's fucking racism, dude. That's pure racism, dude. You want to talk about racism? No, that's fucking racism, dude. When you are bitching and whining, want to call the cops, complain and whining, oh, Jesus fucking Christ, about somebody out trying to have a good time, having a good day, you know, barbecuing with their family, whatever, you know, blasting the music they want to blast. But you call the fucking cops a bitch, but you're blasting your fucking bullshit that has no goddamn talent and nothing gets done about it. How the fuck does that work? Oh, justice fucking kicks ass, dude. Yeah, keep blasting the hard rock. Keep blasting the heavy metal. Keep pissing them off. Because it's not over yet, man. They want to tell you metal's dead, but I've been hearing metal's dead since fucking 1991, man. And the one thing you learn, the people that listen to this mumble rap, lazy ass, fake ass bullshit and follow what the mainstream does, they're a bunch of lazy, worthless, ignorant, bum ass motherfuckers. Who only let the mainstream think for them, who are maybe a part of Antifa. Who knows? Fucking losers. My God, man. And you women that are going for these mumble rapper dudes, you suck too. Just saying. Damus, God bless you, bro. I'm happy to hear that, man. That's fucking awesome, bro. Always good to have a good woman by your side, man. But you know what? You know what keeps me going, man? This channel might be small. People might tune out. People might get offended by what I say. You know what keeps me going? It's Dr. Fuck that keeps me going. Because you know what? That dude went out there, in his late 40s and put Thrash or Die together. Put out 2 fucking great thrash albums. Put together this kick-ass YouTube channel. And you know what? That's what keeps me going, man. That's what's making me say, you know what? There may be times I get down on myself, depressed that the channel's not taking off, get angry because Holocaust ain't taking off. But you know what? I'm not going to quit. I'm not going to quit because it's easy to quit. It's very easy to quit. And there's a lot of people out there that would like to see me quit and fail. But fuck them. Nah, fuck them. I'm not giving up. There's no reason to give up. And thanks to Dr. Fuck, Ralph Vieira, for that fucking inspiration, man, because he's a fucking badass. A legend. And you know what? I'm going to do the same fucking thing. And that's what's up. So I'm telling you right now, this next Holocaust album, it's going to be fucking brutal. It's going to be fast. It's going to be melodic too. But man, it's going to be fucking metal. And here on YouTube, we're going to keep going. We're not going to quit. Yeah, I was a little down that we didn't hit 500 subs on New Year's Day. I was fucking down about that shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Then you got these ignorant little bitches on here who want to troll like motherfuckers. Who want to tear channels down. You ain't tearing this. You are not tearing this channel down. You're not going to tear Damage Incorporated down. You're not going to tear nobody down around here, man. Nope. Not going to quit. You know what? If it takes me being into my late 40s to get somewhere, I'm going to get somewhere because I've dreamed about this all my life, being a part of the metal, being a part of something in the metal community. Putting out albums. Yeah, I don't have a fucking lineup when it comes to a band, but you know what? I write my own music. I know how to fucking put it together. Hell, dude, I got some of my demos up on my channel, man. Fuck that, dude. I'm not going to go to my grave and not accomplish what I wanted to accomplish while I was alive. No fucking way, man. And that's fine. The views can drop down. People aren't commenting. Whatever. That's fine. That's fine. Keep doing that. Keep doing it. But yeah, man. Fucking 43 now. Getting older. Not getting younger. Can't go backwards. You can't go backwards through your 20s. But you know what? Nah, it's gonna fucking happen. Oh man, this shit's fucking thrashy, dude. The only problem is, man, I wish I had a vocalist to do these vocals. That's the only problem I'm having, man. It's like, dude, I mean, I could do the vocals. It's like I don't want to do the vocals though. Oh, what's up, or Fan Forever, man? Welcome. Good to see you here, man. It's like, dude, yeah, I don't want to do the vocals on the album. And I want to do another re-recording of the first album with vocals. It's like, yeah, I could do the vocals. It's like, but then again, I'm not very good at playing guitar doing vocals at the same time. I'll admit that. I suck at it. I've tried for years. It's like, I always wondered how the fuck did James Hetfield and Dave Mustaine do that for all those years? Especially Dave Mustaine, dude. Some of that shit he fucking plays and does vocals behind. It's like, god damn. You know? Yep, I know it is, man. I know it's you, man. Welcome, John, to the chat, dude. Good to have you here, man. Great to have you here, actually. Got to get the rest of the crew here on the channel. I know a lot of people don't like this channel because it's fucking edgy. But it is what it is, dude. I mean, it's like I'm thinking about, like, man, like for the second album, man, 2022 has to be fucking better, dude. Like last year, I mean, no disrespect, but there was not a lot of thrash that came out last year. Speed, that's the main man I've been waiting for all night. Speed King, welcome to the stream. Talking about a little Holocaust right now. Got trolled like a motherfucker earlier. And if you go back and watch, I'm not even going to explain that shit. Being accused of doing clickbait shit. No clickbait shit. That's how I really feel. Bob Saget is a fucking legend. Somebody, I'm going to talk about this quick because, you know, yeah, Bob Saget's a legend. Somebody I grew up with in my childhood. Man, back in these motherfuckers that were trolling me weren't even around back in 1987. I was there when that first Full House episode aired. And I used to watch Full House all the time back then. I have no shame in admitting that, too. I thought the show was great back then. And I used to watch American's Funniest Home Videos. But it's like you got these stupid motherfuckers who know nothing about you that want to start shit, try to create drama because drama feeds into their negativity, shitty lives. And, you know, and Bob Saget was a great comedian, a very vulgar comedian, a very un-PG comedian, compared to, you know, the role he played on Full House. But, you know, he's a legend, you know. He's going to be missed. That's a part of my childhood there. So rest in peace to Bob Saget, you know. I miss them both. I mean, they're a part of my childhood. And I know you were around back then, too, because you're only maybe a year older than me. It's like, yeah, these young punks are not going to come in here and be like, oh, you're clickbaiting. Dude, you don't know shit. For one, when you're hiding behind a keyboard, causing all this bullshit, you don't know shit. You're causing drama. You're stepping into a world where you shouldn't step into. You know what I mean? Oh, man, yeah. The thing about Robin Williams is, too, I mean, like, the thing you never would have known is he was actually depressed when he did his comedy. It's fucking sad, man. It's really sad, and it just shows how cruel and ignorant the human race can be, you know? And man, this fucking cruelness and ignorance, it's gotta fucking stop, dude. It's gotta fucking stop. I know it's not going to. It's probably gonna get worse. But man, we just keep destroying ourselves as human beings. We're not evolving. We're devolving. We're going backwards. We're not growing. You know what I mean? Oh man, Full House was great, dude. I have no, dude. I have no shame in admitting I love that show. Yeah, it was very, family oriented, but it was a good show. You know, you don't get good sitcoms like that nowadays. You know, Danny Tanner, dude. Danny Tanner's fucking iconic. The little nerdy guy at the vacuum cleaning up everything. You know, it's fucking great shit, dude. Ooh, hell yeah, man. Dude, those sitcoms were classic. You know, oh my god, yeah. Fucking Al Bundy, dude. It's like the man's man, Al Bundy. He's like, no, fuck this. I work a shitty job. I come home to shit. Lay on my couch, have a fucking beer, and, fuck yous. That's kind of always the image I had with Al Bundy. Oh, man. Fucking good old days, man. Hell yeah, man. I think the first time I saw Married with Children was in '87. I was very little, man. I'm like, man, that Kelly Bundy's pretty fucking hot. And that's another problem too. Nowadays, you can't even like compliment a chick. Nowadays, it's like, okay, well, just a bunch of dumb shit. All this political correctness, fucking cancel culture crap. All this fucking radical left, radical right bullshit. It's kind of like Ronnie James Dio said on the track "Heaven and Hell." You create your own heaven on earth, or you create your own hell on earth. It's your choice. That's basically what it boils down to. You know, you can create heaven on earth, or you can continue to to follow hell on earth, which is stupidity and ignorance. All right. Dude, good thing you mentioned that out. Or good thing you mentioned that, because I was looking on Wikipedia. Well, I was talking about this in a stream not too long ago. Like, I believe there's another UDO album coming out in 2022. I'm looking, I'm like, what the fuck? But you know what? God bless that fucking dude. He's still putting out fucking albums and they kick fucking ass. You know, he's keeping the metal alive. He's keeping it fucking real. Not selling out. Not, being a bunch of bullshit. Man, fucking UDO is still... It's going to be like his 19th album. Oh yeah, man. You definitely had a cool dad there, man. But yeah, man, I'm like, man, because Game Over just came out in October, and it's fucking loaded. It's a long album, but well, I can't really say. I still haven't listened to it yet, like the whole entire thing, but I'm like, man. Yeah, I'm looking at Wikipedia as far as like new albums, and I know Wikipedia is not always reliable, but I'm like, there's another UDO album in the works. I'm like, we're going to get 3 albums in a fucking row? Because yes, All For One is still considered a UDO album. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. It's different because it's symphonic, but hey man, it's still UDO. Well, I'm not going to give a date on my new Holocaust album because it's still early in the works. But I do have at least 3 songs ready to go, and I fucking hope you guys check this album out when it comes out, because I'm putting a lot of shit into this album. Like the first album, dude, it's embarrassing. It only sold 1 copy. That's fucking embarrassing. Humiliating. Probably why it drove me into a bit of a depression, but it's what it is, whatever. But then again, I didn't have CDs pressed for it. I don't know. And me as a solo artist myself, I'm still figuring out a lot of this shit too on my own, you know. So it's like this YouTube channel. Dude, I'm self-taught at this crap. Nobody taught me nothing. But I think my biggest announcement is I'm going to be taking a bit of a break from YouTube to work on this album. And plus, these fucking streams are getting too goddamn long. I mean, but yeah, I'm going to be putting the work on this fucking new Holocaust album. If anybody's listening to me. That's cool, man. At least you're cool enough to, say that and not just leave. It's cool. But no, new Holocaust album is going to come in 2022. Man, I'm putting a lot more work into this one, too. I just started working out a fucking melodic riff for a new track. I don't know if it's going to be the intro to the new album, but it's very Call of Cthulhu like when it comes to the melodic part. I don't know where it's going to go yet. We're in the like I said, I'm in the early stages. But the two tracks I do have written are very fucking thrashy. Like, just pure fucking speed. And the thing is, for this one, I did tune back up to E standard. It's not tuned down at all. I'm like, you know what? The first one was tuned down, but this one, you know what? I want to tune to E. I want it to sound like it came from the 80s, and that's what I'm going for here, man. Dude, Eister fucking rules. I miss John Schaefer. That might be controversial, too. Somebody will come here. Oh, the Capitol, the Capitol, the Capitol. Oh, shut the fuck up about that shit already, man. Dude's a fucking legend. Man, it's turning out fucking like old school. Like, this could be my Ride to Lightning if I were to compare it, mixed with a little bit of Slayer haunting the chapel. Like, I just want this to be good. And I want it out at least by the end of 2022, but I want it to be good. So I'm not like completely rushing on this. Thanks, Zag, man. Thanks for joining, dude. Always appreciate you coming by. Always a good friend, dude. Yeah, speaking Anybody else out there, definitely, I think I've said this before, but definitely subscribe to Azag's Abyss YouTube channel. Really cool guy, man. And well, here in America, it's gotten very just bullshit when it comes to people's political views and what they believe. It's just turning into, well, I mean, it's gotten to the point where like people act childish. You know what I mean? I don't want to remember that day. I really don't want to talk political, guys, please. Because when I get in a political mood, man. Like, to me, politics suck. I mean, they all suck, dude. Nah, that's fine, dude. It's just, man, we got to get back to having fun again. You know, a lot of us are getting older. I mean, goddamn, man. I'm 43 now, getting close to those fucking mid 40s now. It's not gonna be too long where I'm 50. If I'm still alive, maybe I'll die by then. then the trolls like toilet and be like, "Oh yeah, Metal died. we killed him. Oh, fuck off. Maybe I'll come back to haunt you." Yeah, dude. You don't have to apologize around here, dude. It's not a politically correct PC channel. That's why the channel isn't growing when it comes to subscribers. Because everything's got to be plastic and fake nowadays and full of bullshit. But no, I'm just getting too fucking old for this political shit. Like, dude, we had a chance to change shit, and I'm not saying nothing more, man. Well, she's a fucking radical, hardcore leftist. She is a fucking bitch. That chick from OTEP. God damn. Dude, I wouldn't even worry about that. Fuck that. Damn, Speed King's 20. Speed King 16? Holy crap, you're only 16, Speed King? Damn, man. You got a fucking great career? God damn, dude. Just joking, man. It's badass, though. I mean, hell yeah. Fuck, dude. I like being old. Dude, I was just joking, dude. Speaking, I was just fucking with you, man. I'm like, dude, you're fucking 16, motherfucker. Yeah, I was just kidding around, dude. Come on, man. You got to know Metal Ben by now. I know a lot of people think I'm Mr. Misery. I'm always fucking angry and all this bullshit. Well, because they don't fucking know me. They don't fucking know me. because they're stupid. They're fucking ignorant. Hey, man. Hey, man. I like being in my 40s. Dude, I like being in my 40s. Actually, you know what? Some of it kind of calmed me down because when I was in my 30s, I was probably the worst. I got depressed all the time. And I'm not going to go into all that shit, but yeah, it was not a good time. My 20s, though, were fun. I had fun in my 20s. But like when the 30s hit, it's like, fuck. That was like my midlife crisis, you know? Oh, yeah, man. That's what you gotta do, man. You gotta get them into that fucking metal. Oh, dude, man. The 20s were fun. I did have fun in my 20s. That's back when I was going to shows all the time, man. I was just out living life, dude. I didn't care about anything. And then once my 30s hit, when I moved, it's like new atmosphere, new people, and man, a lot of depression because a lot of people fucked me over around here, but it's what it is. I mean, well, you know what, dude? We can't all be single forever. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Oh, what am I trying to say here? Not trying to get all fucking romantic here. Maybe one day a chick will see something in Metal Bed and be like, you know what, that dude's cool. That dude didn't deserve all the bullshit he went through. I don't know. It's not begging for dates, not begging for females. I'll be accused of clickbaiting for dates now. Fuck that. I'm not click dating. I'm not click dating for dates, dude. Old school rap was cool, man. Like, you know, the old stuff like Run DMC. Oh, yeah, Run DMC. Oh, there was some good '90s rap too. Like, I mean, fucking Ice T, man. Ice T to me still a fucking badass. Fucking dude's like 64 years old. Could still kick this fucking bullshit country's ass. But man, The thing that pisses me off, you know, besides society continuing to get stupider, dumber, and I've been talking about this for a while, quite a while, is this fucking goddamn, I feel like I'm repeating myself here, but you know what? No, because this fucking shit needs stopped. It needs stopped. This mumble rap, trap rap, all these lazy motherfuckers who are becoming rich and getting like fucking millions of views on YouTube over putting out shitty rap. When you got a bunch of metal bands out there who actually have talent, you know, they got like professional musicians in their bands putting out music, and they're not getting those views. What's going on here? What is going on here? Because let me explain again. I got to explain to the morons, the idiots. It's because you people let the media control you. You people let the media dictate your lives. You people let the media tell you who to vote for, how to shit, how to fucking eat, how to sweat, how to fucking breathe. Because you're stupid. You're morons. If the media tells you to be a welfare lazy piece of shit and a ghetto ratchet piece of garbage, you're going to do it. That's what you're going to do. That's why good shit cannot happen nowadays. Why this world can't be better because of all this fucking liberal, guttered, watered down bullshit. And man, after this, dude, I'm taking a break from doing these live streams. Gonna work on my new album, Reaping Metal. It's gonna be fucking badass. It's gonna be killer. When it comes out, you better fucking listen. You fucking morons. That's right, that goes for you people out there that listen to mumble rap. There's tons of other bands you should listen to too. But you know what? I'm out for now. Thanks to those who joined. We went down to 4 viewers. Damn, this should be like up to 100 viewers because I'm telling the truth. Because you people suck. Anyways. You know what? If you still support shit, you are shit. You're a bum, you're lazy, you're mindless, you're fucking manipulated by crap. And hold on a minute. All right. And yous are boring and absolutely suck.